Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Mutiara Krisnawati with the student ID numbers 120225200034 from the Statistics study program. And today, I want to share a critical issue that is quietly sitting on our dinner plates. So, the topic is microplastic in the human food chains. Does it threaten public health? To start, what exactly are microplastic? They are tiny synthetic particles measuring less than 5 mm that now pollute almost every corner of our environment. This crisis began back in the 1950s with the boom of plastic production. Millions of tons of plastic waste end up in the landfills and natural ecosystems. Over time, through natural weathering from sunlight and mechanical force, these large plastic waste slowly degraded into much smaller secondary fragments. Because they are microscopic, these dangerous particles easily spread, enter animal tissues, contaminate our food chains, and ultimately threaten human health. So, in my opinion, microplastic contamination in the human food chains is a serve threat that requires immediate, strict legal regulation and strong enforcement. We cannot ignore this issue. Why? Because toxic chemicals, antibiotics, and pathogenic bacteria accumulate on the surface of this plastic, which can directly harm humans who consume them. Therefore, I firmly argue that public education on waste management and the development of plastic degradation technology must become our top priorities. This effort is crucial because current scientific data shows that microplastics have widely spread from marine ecosystem directly into our daily meals. Ignoring this will create a ticking time bomb for a global public health crisis in the future. To support this argument, let's look at the scientific evidence. A study titled Microplastic in the Food Chains by Sevranka et al., published in the journal Life in 2021, presents alarming facts. First, the study reveals that out of all global plastic produced since 1915, a staggering 79% end up accumulating in landfills or polluting the environment. Furthermore, it is estimated that European citizens ingest up to 11,000 microplastic particles each year just from consuming mollusks or shellfish. Massive contamination was also found in kitchen seasonings, with sea salt containing between 517 to 681 particles each kilogram. And it doesn't stop with food. This exposure also enters our daily drinks. Single use bottled water contains an average of 14 plus minus 14 particles each liter. Shockingly, returnable or refillable bottles show an even higher contamination risk, up to 8 times higher, containing around 118 plus minus 89 particles each liter. In conclusion, microplastic originating from global industrial waste degradation have now leaked deeply into natural ecosystem and animal tissues. The accumulation of these microplastic particles, along with their toxic chemical loads, antibiotic residues, and harmful bacteria, has undeniably contaminated our daily food commodities. Based on these scientific facts, we must take this a real lesson, especially considering the high concentration of particle found in seafood, salt, and bottled water. As recommendation, managing this risk requires the implementation of strict legal regulation to limit primary plastic production. Additionally, we need standardized laboratory testing methods to accurately monitor and control contamination threshold in our food. So that's all from me. Let's protect our environment to protect our health. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.